Okay. I think I finally managed to clear out all the torched equipment after the whole Fury debacle.
Glad to hear it. Say, Bigfoot, where did Shark go? I thought the Major hadn't given you clearance yet for solo duty.
Oh, you didn't hear? Your boss recruited him for some special experiment. Said he liked ninjas, and her eyes lit up. Lucky bastard. Plus, Snake didn't need any of that namby-pamby moral support anyway. It'll get to his head.
Oh, dear God. Well, that's unfortunate, but fair enough, I suppose. If memory serves, we're 4 out of 5 Cobras down now, right? All that's left is to finish the mission by destroying the tank and killing the boss.
One man spider, old plant sniper man, and self-immolating fireman down, and one living legend to go.
Yep, Snake's done a fairly good job on the recovery, though, after a bit of a rocky start.
I'll be honest, frankly, Snake's improvement has been truly groundbreaking. He might actually have what it takes to bring her down.
Well, we'll have time to contemplate all the horrific actions that we may or may not be a part of later down the line. Right now, we need you to keep preventing World War III, Snake.
You heard Vol. Get to it, Snake. And with that, we're back with more Metal Gear Solid 3, everyone. Hello, it is Wednesday.
I miss Biting Shark.
I mean, Biting Shark is still alive.
Yeah. Yeah, just don't don't worry about it too much.
Uh-huh.
I can promise you one thing, he is horrifically, terribly alive.
Let me bring up your stream so I can see your chat. Uh-oh. Hang on.
Uh-oh.
Wait. Yep. I'm working on it. Go ahead. I don't know why I said wait. There's really no need to wait.
Okay.
Okay, hello again, and thank you for everyone joining us. A quick refresher as we load back up the game, some things to keep in mind. We have drinking rules for this stream. When it comes down to certain events that may or may not occur that lead us to partake in beverage and slowly spiral this mission out of control.
Yep, for tonight, at least to start, I have a cold brew coffee with some vodka.
I just poured some Fresca into a fairly healthy glass of vodka. But the drinking rules currently that apply are game overs, big drink, alerts, little drink, homoeroticism, deja vu, Snake answers with the same word as a question, wow! Ocelot spins a gun for longer than 5 seconds, Snake eats a snake, dresses a wound in wrong
gun or gun adjacent object, I guess.
That's true.
I'm just gonna say he twirls.
He twirls a thing.
He did a crossbow once.
FMVs, time paradoxes, and someone thirsts for Snake. And,
that's gonna be a lot of this ending in it.
Probably. Also, potentially,
Am I gonna have more chances to kill Ocelot for more time paradoxes?
We'll find out.
I think we might have had the one, but there could be more.
After last time was a fairly clean stream, I don't think you killed anyone last time. Actually.
What did I do with the fear?
Well, the bosses don't count if you kill them.
Well, right. Okay, fair. Yeah, I guess
because they're gonna blow themselves up.
You did establish that. That's true.
Yeah, those don't count.
Because I think the fear was the only one. The fear and the couple at the start that I had already killed in the previous stream were the only ones I used lethal force on.
Yes.
Yeah, you spared 2 bosses actually.
You did, which erased a fair bit of stuff. So right now your death counter is.
It's all thanks to Biting Shark. It's all downhill from here.
Yep. Credit on the end, by the way, was a sniper battle in which you refused to use your sniper.
Yes.
It only takes.
Well, because it was more interesting that way.
To make you not want to kill people. Anyway, so the current
It was
death
it was a
number
matter
is
of pride. I was at, you don't know, I was so tempted as well to go back after the stream, that stream at some point, and replay to actually get the camo from the end. But I was like, I don't want to do all of that again. I don't want to do everything I did in the stream again.
Oh boy, you probably could have done it.
Wouldn't have been useful, to be perfectly honest with you.
Also, probably. Based
Yeah.
on the amount of.
So
the
it's a matter of
places you had
it's a matter of pride though.
It would have been very good for like a new game plus sort of.
Yeah.
But the deaths currently on our docket are a guy you killed near a bridge, 3 that you killed near a ocelot, and 3 near an electric fence, and the dog you beat up, which that can't be erased.
The
Beat
dog
up
cannot.
and shot. That cannot be erased.
The maimed for life dog cannot be erased. Understood. That's fair.
Again, Metal Gear Solid 3 is
Oh, it's a different color.
nice.
Yeah.
Hey, we got the pink one.
It's Bigfoot's baby, so he makes the rules here, and he has ruled that you will never wipe that dog from your record.
No, that dog stays.
That's fair.
That dog will have breathing problems, I hope you realize.
Pink is good luck for the finale.
Also, nobody asked, but I'm sailing the dark and stormy seas for this evening.
Nice.
Oh boy.
We got a whole bunch of ginger beer for like the Lord of the Rings watch party,
Right.
and it's too gingery to drink normally.
Yeah. That's what I found with like good ginger beers is I don't really like them on their own, but they're really good for mixed drinks.
So now we've gotten a big bottle of rum because
Uh,
people are coming over for my birthday on Friday.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday.
Happy birthday, Vol.
Happy early birthday.
Thank you. I'm glad to be a part of the wonderful institution of the CIA at age 27.
All right, so I have a bunch of food to throw out, probably. Yep,
Why don't you try it? See if it's any good.
I am missing some stamina.
Just ignore those flies.
Maybe Rotten Vulture will taste good.
Let's go with the one that tasted the best and see what happens. Hey, there's full stamina. All right, let's get rid of the rest
yes,
of
by
it.
the way, now you have Bull's canonical age in 1964.
Yep, yeah, something I
I
guess
actually
we'll add
did-
that to the.
I actually didn't have that much rotten food. I still got these rabbits, and then all this other stuff.
It
Yeah,
was just
stuff that
the-
doesn't go bad.
Just
Yep.
the vulture and
None of-
the goat went
None
bad.
of the stuff that goes bad.
You learned from last session.
Where's the? There it is.
Where your pockets were overflowing with rotten crab.
Yeah. It was basically all I had at the time. Also,
Just
I didn't
nothing but Kenyan crabs.
I also didn't know how to capture things. Oh, Splitter's really good here. Where am I going? Am I gonna be in here long? I just came in here.
I would
Yeah,
say
we're-
well, yes,
Not for
just-
very long. I don't
you're
think.
not going to be in this like area for very long.
Yeah.
We're moving into what is ostensibly the last big area of the game.
Yeah, I'll also say this much:
Oh,
you're probably
I
not going to need the black camo for a little bit.
I should get the tactical guide up also.
Mouse, rat, something, rodent.
I don't think you're going to be interacting with the nighttime for the rest of the game.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I have noticed. There doesn't really seem to be a day-night cycle. It just kind of seems to progress as the game goes.
There we go.
Yep, there are nighttime levels and there are daytime levels.
Which, considering the emphasis on survival, does that feels a little weird, but it also makes sense for the.
Look, Snake needs a lot of animals per hour to keep him going.
I did all that.
Also for like the time the game came out, that makes sense.
Man, they just throw suppressors at you after you hit Groznygrad.
Yep.
Yeah, I got 4 for this, and then I've only got 2 more, or 2 I think that's 2 including this one. For the... Got a lot for the tank gun, though. That's nice.
You only needed to, like, apparently, ration it out at the beginning.
Yeah. Which I appreciate, because I hate durability on the suppressors.
Welcome to Groznygrad, Snake.
I've made it. Metal Gear Solid time, baby.
I'm gonna count that as a deja vu.
I just realized the entire level of Deja Vu in Metal Gear Solid 4.
Well, yeah. I feel like we might be able to remove that from 4, because 4 technically takes place later. And
Oh, but that whole game is a Deja Vu.
Yeah, well, yeah, but that's on that's like really on purpose. Like it's looking back on the whole franchise and being like,
You saying it wasn't really on purpose in MGS2?
well,
I was
no,
gonna say it was
too,
pretty on purpose in 2.
I think the Deja Vu is locked in.
All right, well,
That'll be fun when we get to 4. Sounds like.
at least the cutscenes will be more bearable as a result.
What?
I think the final fight we have to drink the entire way through because it hits everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Oh, right, the guide.
Well, Splitter is slightly more useful than the black suit here. So.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's still kind of dark out.
Hang on. Do I have... Nope, not that. This. There.
Not a whole lot of crazy items to pick up, it looks like, for pretty much the rest of the game, Snake. So it's pretty much just let me know if you need assistance.
Okay, I do have that. Okay,
Oh,
good to know.
did we miss the big?
The what?
The big gun.
The big gun.
Okay,
Did
well,
we-
there's one.
Did we miss big gun?
Couple things we still need to get, but we got a while before we get to that other stuff.
You know, this seems like it might actually be useful for like a close range trank option. If I happen to be in that situation. But I also don't really need to ration the suppressors on this anymore, so. Let's see, items. Do I want to swap anything out here? Mine detector useless. Cardboard box. Probably more useful than crock cap. I would have to imagine here. Don't know when crock cap will be useful in a complex like this.
Yeah, I think it'll be a bit before we run into anything else that we can really find a particular note.
I didn't realize I could just look at Snake here. Look at that. It is interesting how, like, his bags and, like, the rolled up part of his sleeves and everything still stay kind of green. Regardless of whichever camo he has on.
Just like the inner lining of it.
Yeah. Oh man, this should have looked at this when I was doing that art. Would have helped more than just searching up Metal Gear
Random
Solid
pictures of
3
the
Snake.
boss. Oh boy, I'm gonna sneeze.
Oh.
Oh.
Huh? Why did I throw up? I took digestive meds. Ralph called. Alright. I guess the digestive meds only help so much. Fair enough.
You ate a whole goat.
I ate half a rotten goat.
Only half a rotten goat.
He does. Snake does eat a lot of food over the course of this week.
So yes, we did actually miss one cool weapon.
Oh no.
That we cannot go back for.
Shit.
Which one was that?
The M63 light machine gun.
Where was that?
That was way back where the fear was. In in the relay station where the unfortunate dog incident happened.
Ah, the dog incident. Yes.
Oh,
yes.
that place.
Yeah, the murder. The relay station didn't happen. That just never existed. Remember, because the 2 stamina kills wiped those from existence.
Yeah, so we never passed by the place that may or may not have had an M63 light machine gun in
Yeah, I don't even know what you're talking about.
And in all due fairness, it would not be useful except for one part at the end of this game. That said, it is really cool because when you fire it fully automatic, Snake yells.
Nice.
He does a Rambo.
I mean, you're in the jungle, you can't not do a Rambo. Even at the headband.
More bullet.
And can be shirtless.
That's
I
true.
absolutely did take off my shirt when I used it.
I saw shirtless was also an option in Peace Walker when I was looking up reference of what Snake looked like in that.
Every game you will play Big Boss in has the option of being shirtless.
Nice.
That said, only Peace Walker has the Speedo option.
Good. You've finally made it inside Grozny Grad.
Incredible.
Finally.
You gotta let me know where that is.
This is the enemy's main base. The security here is on a scale you haven't encountered yet.
No kidding.
Your objective is the weapons lab. It's the giant building in the center of the fortress. Sokolov is in the west wing of that building. To get into the area where Sokolov is imprisoned, you'll need to find Major Raikov, steal his clothes, and disguise yourself as him. Raikov is supposed to be in the east wing of the weapons
Raiden,
lab.
man.
Yep. Start out by sneaking into the
mask
east wing
has
of the
finally
weapons
come
lab, then neutralize
into
Raikov
use.
and take his clothes.
It's time.
The weapons lab is to the northeast of the area you're in now. Head northeast.
Is this why it would have been bad earlier when I was trying to be a scientist because they would have recognized it or something?
Yes. Why is our boss wearing a scientist outfit?
That's so funny.
I see you cut yourself a rat.
Yep.
The rats in that area
Is
are
this the first time I've
descendants of wild Norway rats that were
done that and
domesticated
talked to
by
you,
humans as
and you
pets
haven't
on
had
land.
anything else to say?
They're not poisonous, and I don't think they'll attack you.
I believe she has
But they're
dialogue
quick
for
little
every
creatures, so
unique
you might
species
have a
in the
hard
game.
time catching one.
I just stabbed it with a knife. It was pretty easy.
Sigint.
Yo,
Eva said she set up a ground effect vehicle for us to make our escape.
so I heard. The ground effect vehicle, or WIG, is something like a cross between an airplane and a boat. It uses ground effect to fly. Ground effect basically means that when the craft skims the surface of the ground, the air between the ground and the wing is compressed, which gives the wing an extra boost. From what Western intelligence agencies have been able to gather, the Russians are pretty serious about developing these WIGs.
Huh.
Apparently, they're planning on using them for anti-submarine patrols. I guess I can see why. The WIG's long cruising range and high-speed capabilities make it a good choice for that kind of mission. Eva must have gotten her hands on one of the first prototypes while it was being field tested as a transport craft. The WIG has a top speed of over 400 miles per hour, and its range is pretty good too.
Huh.
Not that
This game has a
speed is
lot
gonna
of,
help you if you've got
this
a
thing won't
supersonic
be
fighter
developed
jet on
for
your
the
tail.
next couple
But if
years.
you hug the
Yeah.
Wanted it
surface
in
and
the
stay
game
off
anyway.
the radar,
Yeah.
you should have no problems getting away.
How big did the wigs get?
Can I snatch
What?
one?
Snake,
Did you say
You're all right.
were you worried about me?
Yeah, I can't continue my mission without your help.
I'm
Purely
touched by your
professional.
honesty. Don't concern yourself with me. I'm doing just fine. But
What?
thanks anyway.
Sure.
Okay, back to the mission.
Yeah, whatever.
The security in the West Wing where Sokolov is being held is extremely tight. The only ones who are cleared to enter the West Wing are those with Colonel-class authorization. One of those people is Major Raikov. To get into the West Wing, you could disguise yourself as Raikov.
That is not a
First,
flattering
you have to
image.
take Raikov out and steal his uniform. He's in the East Wing of the weapons lab in the center of Groznygrad. The East Wing is northeast of your current location. Head northeast.
All right, but why?
Huh?
Why do I have to steal Raikov's clothes from him? What about that scientist outfit?
That's not going to work this time around. Raikov's uniform is a special type that only he wears. You'll have to get it directly from him. Normally, I'm pretty good at getting men to take off their clothes, but it won't work on him.
Huh?
You, on the other hand, might have a better
Oh, you're saying
chance
he's
with
gay.
What's that supposed to mean?
No,
Indeed.
Snake.
Anyway, the only way to get Raikov's uniform is to take him out and steal it yourself. He's somewhere in the East Wing. Do you want to save?
Yes.
I sure do.
I believe you can keep pressing Eva on what she means.
Oh,
And she
really?
starts to get frustrated with you, and she's just like, figure it out yourself.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, Snake.
Have you ever seen
Like, he just straight up doesn't understand.
No, I haven't.
Huh?
It's about this
He-
town.
no.
Where one by one, the people disappear and are replaced by someone else. It keeps getting worse and worse until finally the main character's friends and family start getting replaced. It turns out it was a giant plant thing producing human clones. Creepy, huh?
Clones?
A clone is a body or
That's
cell
ridiculous.
that's genetically identical to another one. They didn't use that term in the movie, though.
You mean a copy of a human being?
It's technologically feasible. We know it's possible to do it in theory, and they've already started the research.
Oh, have
One
they?
day, maybe toward the beginning of the next century, the genes of super soldiers like you are
Clones?
going to
That's
be a hot
stupid.
commodity.
Just to make copies of me?
Precisely.
Like a thoroughbred horse.
Right.
Huh.
Hmm.
You know they'd never allow it.
Maybe, but technology changes people. We can't predict how people will think 50 years from now.
Some things shouldn't be changed.
We're not the ones who decide that.
Oh,
I think maybe the only thing we can do is to try and pass on our beliefs to our children, so that they won't head in the wrong direction. The security in the West Wing where Sokolov is being held is extremely tight. The only ones who are cleared to enter the West Wing are those with Colonel-class authorization.
Themes of
One of
jeans.
those people is Major Raikov. To get into the West Wing, you could disguise
Memes
yourself as
of
Raikov.
jeans.
First, you'll have to take Raikov out and steal his uniform. He's in the East
That seems
Wing
the
of the
same so
weapons
far.
lab in the center of Groznygrad.
Is it? Yeah, that was just okay.
I think it's just reiterating the objective. So you just gotta find Raikov.
Northeast, she said. Or is that where I need to go once I find Raikov?
I've got the TAC report up if you want it, Snake.
Which direction am I going?
You're going to be heading to the northeast.
Northeast? Okay. What are all these... What's all these... All this disinfectant and bandages doing underneath everything?
They must have ran over some rabbits that were full of disinfectant.
Northeast that way. Okay. Oh, I saw a crawl space over here, so... Let's see what's in here. Oh, this is southeast. Wrong. Wrong place. Oh, look at that thing.
I wonder what's in there. Doesn't matter. Not the right place.
Not the right place.
There's a book in a cardboard box there.
There's a box! Hang on. Maybe it was the
Big
right
good.
place.
You didn't need to tell him.
Well, look. He asked.
Anyone in here?
Snake, have you even used a cardboard box this mission?
Not yet. I've been in the wilderness. Cardboard boxes don't just spring up in the wilderness.
4 guards on patrol, bottom of the stairs, south wall, and 2 are at the southeast corner. Check behind the building, along the east wall to find another cardboard box. Pop him in the foot, then I'm sure I'll get him eventually. Uh-oh, never mind. That works.
More efficient this way.
Yeah, so I think if you just run along that wall there, you'll find the box.
Let's put you on the other side of this.
That way, no one will see.
Ah.
Ah, dang.
Oh, there's a guy there.
There's the box.
Oh,
You're a
stamina.
little hungry.
I am a
So
little
your aim
hungry.
is shaking.
I see that. Hang on, let me just eat something real quick.
Snake, you're not you when you're hungry.
That's damn good.
Nice.
I don't think we're gonna get Snake Eats a Snake again, are we?
Probably
I
not
don't
for
know
a
if there are
while.
snakes left.
Hell yeah.
C box C.
I missed one. Letters on this side cannot be read.
That's... Well, I mean, it makes sense.
Probably Russian.
The texture's too low quality. Can't make them out.
It's not quite a Zone of the Enders box.
Nothing really else in this zone, Snake. There's a book, but I see.
Rat.
I
There we
mean, you
go.
have plenty of other food, Snake, but
That's for if I run out of the stuff that goes bad. It's backups. Where am I going?
that way, Snake.
I guess this way. This is north.
There you go, Snake.
Look, Snake, more calories.
Oh. Searchlights. Oh, hi. Can I stab
You
you?
can stab him. Now we gotta shoot him.
Ah, whatever. here.
The heck is that sound?
Hmm? Oh.
Sound like man grunting very hard.
There's something like kind of dream-like haunting about the visual of you trying desperately in vain to knife that smiling frog through the bars of a grate.
Yeah. Alright.
In the middle of the vent.
Alright. Get back here. There we go. What the hell?
Hmm?
What's going on with my ammo index?
I think it's
Are you
when
past-
you move.
Oh, wait, it just happened there. Guys, does it got something to do with the light above me?
Yeah, I think it's the light hitting you.
That doesn't make any sense.
Are you going the right way?
I'm
Yeah, I
going
think you turned
north.
well, I think you just turned around.
I'm going south.
Yes, yes, you
Yeah.
are.
I was like,
Whoops.
the hallway isn't that long.
Snake-Eater starts flying.
Just you wait. There will be a long crawling segment.
Oh boy. Have I tried rat?
I think so.
I believe you have tried
Yeah.
that, yes.
That's probably about a half a bar.
Was not bad.
Might have even been a full bar, but whatever. One over that way, kind of. It must be on the other side of the wall. There's a light there.
And I imagine that's probably going to be your best camo for this area, Snake.
There's a door. This looks like a place I'd blow up.
Yeah, I believe that is the case, Snake.
Ceton. What does it mean? Uh-oh. But... Yes, you are.
Oh,
Who saw
thank you,
me?
mysterious voice. You're really making me feel better about myself
Who
today.
the hell was that? Was there someone in here?
I think you're fine.
That doesn't give me a very good angle.
Man, Snake, you do have some pretty eyes.
Yup.
Be ashamed if something happened.
They would never do that to me. What? Who?
Probably
Where?
gonna wanna-
Oh.
There, Meg.
Who's
Ah, fuck. Wait. Cha.
Oh.
Can I
that's
go in
the
here?
word. Nope.
I think it's a solid alert, yeah.
Oh yeah, it was an alert from the start. Can I go in here? Nope.
Nope.
Where do I go?
I think that building in front of you. The big
Alt,
one.
you can dive into the thing.
Oh, the frame rate. Oh, the frame rate. Well, there's too much happening for the frame rate.
It's really funny hearing you complain about the frame rate because we're at 30 FPS. So we
Yeah,
don't notice.
already. Yep.
I'll just go around the corner. They'll never
It
think to
was a
look here.
little bit slower, but not significantly.
Like maybe like 26.
Yeah, I went down from 60 to whatever it just was. So, pretty noticeable for me. Which it's only really struggled, I guess. It's been whenever Volgin's doing his lightning shit up till now.
Volgin's ninja effects.
Yeah, which I imagine might be a problem soon. That's the case.
Can't turn off the ninja effects.
Can't turn off the weeb thunder effects.
I seem to recall Metal Gear Solid 4 being a really well optimized game, but I am curious if the number of effects in that game ever cranks down the frame rate.
We'll see eventually, I guess. They woke the guy up. Makes sense. Look. Ah, food.
Two of those
see.
things were good. One of those was ration.
Yep. I did notice that.
I've had enough.
I like that the rations still provide decent recovery despite Snake not liking them.
Well, they do their job. They are effective when it comes to nutrients, I would say.
Best thing you can say about Russian rations, they are food.
You can eat them.
If you ever snare yourself a Russian MRE in the wild, they are edible. Not poisonous.
Well, ones from this era, for those who may be some far-flung era in the future, I would recommend maybe
Oh.
not.
He is asleep.
Maybe,
where the hell do I
if
go?
you're theoretically in the year 2022, don't eat Russian rations from the year 1964.
Wait, where am I going, Bigfoot? Am I going that way?
Oh, hang on.
This is HQ.
Yes.
Got it.
Unable to determine the problem.
Understood. Return to your position.
Unable to determine the problem, huh?
That's sex for you, huh?
Minus 5%.
Bigfoot might be mildly trying to eat something crunchy and try not to crunch directly into the mic, so.
But.
Oh.
You're fine. You're fine.
I don't think that could have been closer.
Yeah, that was pretty close.
Bigfoot might be trying out a new chip variety that may be in the early stages of R&D at this point.
Oh, really? Are you authorized to tell us what that is?
What the fuck? Who saw me?
I don't think I can yet.
Oh, you
I
saw
think
me.
R&D might have
Oh shit,
my
hi.
head. I'll say this much. Whatever they're using to make it taste like cheese doesn't really taste so much like cheese, but it's close enough.
No.
Tastes like cheese, but not like cheese. How does science do it?
Ah, fuck.
This is
Where
a
am I?
big alert.
Where am I going?
The big building, Snake!
Oh, the big building? There? That makes sense.
Yes.
Oh shit, hi.
You know what chip variety actually launched this year?
Ah!
They call it salt and vinegar.
Ah, I've heard the Brits like salt and vinegar on their chip, as they call them.
Yeah, they're the only thing Major Zero has here.
Ow. That didn't work. There you go.
Pretty good, though.
I'll just go in here. Everything's fine.
Sounds right up my alley. And both salty and filled with vinegar.
I mean, it hurts to eat too many of them, but...
Eh. You're not eating a real food if it doesn't hurt you somewhat.
What is this? A cut?
Well, it needs a bandage, and it's bleeding.
Uh-oh. What else?
Maybe seal it up. With a suture.
Ah, yes.
It's open wound, it won't stop bleeding. What do I do?
What do I do?
That's him. Is that him? No, it's,
Not him.
it's just a white guy.
Did he just
Yep.
punch me and... He cut me with a punch. What the hell, man?
I need to suture up that guy's punch wound.
There we go.
Take him further and further up the stairs.
You should go find a place to hide, Snake. You could go scientist mode in here, for the record.
Yeah, scientist mode.
Okay. But don't crawl, because that's suspicious.
Also, remember to remove your face paint.
Uh-huh.
Scientists don't wear face paint.
No, zombie scientists not here. None here.
I'm a real, live scientist, not undead at all.
What? Stand? Okay. I'm just a normal scientist. Don't worry about
Just
me.
don't look at them.
Oh, what the fuck? Shut up.
Maybe go on scientist again and fucking run.
Chocolate chip, huh? Snow.
This appears to have gone very fast.
Yes.
Oh no! Fighting Shark, where are you when I need you?
Hey, collect the node.
There's a nerd here? There's a lot of nerds here.
Made the joke before I could get it out. Well, Snake, it's your call.
I'll say this much. Shark isn't here to be disappointed in you.
That's true.
That is true.
Just us.
And
Hey,
you've
crush it.
never cared about that to begin with.
Doing children with
Wisely
L1
so.
button. Oh, interesting.
Well, you've been caught in alert long enough to hear the best part of the song.
There we go. Okay.
That's some very cold-blooded murder.
Hey, they were shooting me.
You kicked like 12 men up a staircase.
One man.
There's another door to this room. I see him.
Oh, fuck. Ah, shit.
You also have stun and smoke grenades.
Oh, yeah.
And a shotgun.
Well, I don't have the smoke grenades equipped right now. But those would be... I keep forgetting I have those. Those would probably be pretty
Various
useful.
things to get you out of
There's a lot to keep... There's a lot to keep track of.
Make a suggestion.
Ah, fuck. Who? Where? Yeah? What's that?
I was gonna say, perhaps hide under the table after you cleared these guys out. But
Oh, yeah, hello?
Uh-oh.
What's up?
Snake,
Yeah, I got a
that
minute.
door can't be opened by normal
Oh.
means. Apparently, it operates by responding to a specific
Yeah, okay.
frequency. If you want to know the key frequency,
Why don't I try asking
someone
some?
nearby.
Ah, I see. Uh-huh.
great plan. Hey, you guys, stop shooting me. What's the frequency?
What's the... That didn't do anything. Those are hard to use. Where'd the other guy go? Oh, there you are.
But yeah, I think this is the game where you have completely silent footsteps while holding a grenade.
Oh, it lags. Oh. Hang on.
Cable?
There we
Too
go.
late.
Perfect.
Hang on. Smoke grenade. You. Fuck.
I'm out of here.
Don't rat me out. I'm not... Okay, I'm fine.
Yeah, no, this alert music is great. This is the most fucked I think you've ever been.
I just stay here.
Keep your mouth shut. I won't kill you.
Wait. Cardboard box. Right here.
Great,
Nope.
great plans, thing.
They'll
There's
never-
also a frog on that.
They'll never suspect
what
it.
is happening?
Camera bed. Why isn't evasion going down? Oh, okay.
Bro, those chairs look like they suck.
Yep. I'm gonna, I'll, don't, okay.
You
I'll
saw
do
him going for the
something.
fire alarm and you're just
Oh.
like, Yeah, also note, there's an alarm right there.
Mm-hmm. I ain't nowhere. This box was always here, don't question it.
Yeah, this box full of, well, I don't read Russian, so I don't know what it's full of.
It's full of... You know?
Yeah, nutritious, delicious, everything.
These guys. Oh man, it's almost like some kind of crazed man with a gun is running around the their office. Oh, you know what I should re-equip? This not going to be helpful here. This probably not either. These.
Yeah. You know, when you're forced to stay in caution like this, you come to realize that every single desk looks exactly the same.
Yep.
And every single bookshelf.
Yep. Yep.
And it's a little off-putting.
Yep. Well, this one has a frog on it, but yeah. It's got the Kermit the Frog, like, spiky neck thing, too.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know.
What is that on Kermit, even? What,
I don't know.
is there a frog that has that?
I'm not sure.
I'll check some reports and see what I can find on the matter.
I'll have to ask paramedic.
I see you've caught a European rabbit.
Oh, yeah. 3 of them.
The European rabbit is said to have come from the Mediterranean region originally, but nowadays they're found all over the world.
Cool.
They've been used since ancient times as a source of food, so it might be worth catching them. Rabbits are known to eat their own excrement.
They eat their
What?
own.
That's right. It's called cecal feces. When the rabbit eats fiber, the fiber is fermented in the rabbit's appendix, or cecum, and turned into a nutritious substance full of vitamins. The rabbit excretes this substance and then eats it again to absorb the nutrients.
That's a neat trick. I think I'll give it a try.
Oh, okay.
Rabbits and humans don't work that
I'm just kidding. You really thought I was going to eat it?
a little, yeah.
Even I wouldn't do
You are
that.
kind of an idiot, Snake.
I guess not.
But how did those seagull feces
He beat you to it.
I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Hard to read you sometimes, Snake.
He was not kidding about that last thing.
I missed the last thing. What did he say?
How do the cecal feces taste?
Oh,
The nutritious ones.
jeez.
So apparently it's a minstrel's collar for
You
Kermit.
made it into the east.
Oh, that makes sense.
Ah.
Raikov
That
is
does make
somewhere in
sense.
that building. You know what he looks like, don't you?
Why do these frogs
When
have
you
it?
find him, steal his uniform.
Probably because Kermit has it.
But if you go in dressed like that, the enemy will spot you long
What's
before
Kermit?
you find Raikov. Disguise yourself as a scientist.
That's a good question, Vol.
Is it a character?
Good. You've infiltrated the
Wait, is
East
Kermit
Wing.
not-
Raikov should be somewhere in that building. Take
In
him down and
1967?
steal his clothes.
I get.
But you
Yes.
can't simply wander around the
Actually,
space
no,
looking
Kermit
like
does
that.
exist.
Okay.
For now,
Okay.
disguise yourself
That-
as a
okay.
Oh, okay.
scientist while you
I didn't
look
think
for
Kermit
Raikov.
existed that early.
Yeah.
Raikov
It
is
was,
somewhere
yeah,
around
it's like
the
I
East Wing.
thought
Find
Muppets
him
are
and
pretty
dispatch
old.
Well, I think it's fairly, probably at this point, it's fairly niche
Yeah.
representation, I
Yeah.
would say, but...
Whoa.
Wow, that was the weirdest thing I've ever Googled.
Uh
I just Googled Kermit 1962. I found Kermit High School Class of 1962.
But
oh.
A lot of different Thunderbunks went to the Kermit High School Class of
Oh god, the
1962.
caution reset. Fuck.
Why'd it reset?
They're finding people that I knocked out.
or murdered.
Or murdered, I
You
guess?
did paint the wall a little bit.
Yeah, does it reset when they find dead people? I thought it only reset when they found unconscious people.
It resets when they find something concerning. That gives them caution.
I see.
Which a bunch of dead soldiers might do.
Why
To be honest, it was probably the people you knocked out right outside the room full of dead people walked in and saw the dead people.
Yep.
Wait, I can pass as a scientist during caution, right?
Yeah, not in front of scientists though. so you'll have to like.
Yeah,
take
you
them
got to
out
be
if they
careful
see you.
around the scientists.
Not in front of the
You
scientist.
just can't get too close. Is the thing.
Yeah, you can't let them see your face. And if you can get behind them and like use the cigar spray or the handkerchief, or just beat the crap out of them.
Hello?
Uh,
Everything's fine in here. Don't mind me. You go about your
don't
business.
mind me, Ossifer.
I just wanted a
Hello,
smoke
perfectly
break.
normal-looking scientist man.
Yep. I'm Professor Bandana, I'll have you know.
I'm just smoking my 12th cigarette of the day.
Which disappears sometimes, depending on the camera angle. That's weird. Not
Have
sure.
you
It's a new
seen-
invention.
Not
Have
sure
you
what.
seen crazy man with gun and bandana kind of like yours go by anytime soon?
Yeah, it scared the shit out of me. That's why I needed the smoke.
It's also why I'm standing here, all tense and ready for battle.
Uh-huh. As soon as I see him again, I'll give him what for.
I promise, this isn't my normal posture.
Oh, you scientists are always so funny.
Uh-huh. Just adjust my glasses.
Just my glasses.
Yeah.
I feel the frustration of Joe and Schmo over there, just searching the same like limited area over and over again, because there's literally nowhere else you could be.
Oh. And then their inability to find Professor Bandana is a little bit startling, but
Locked door. Whoop, wait. There we go. Oh, another locked one. It's not gonna be anything in any of these, is there?
That
Oh,
said,
whoa, whoa, don't touch me.
Whoa.
Hello, hi. I'll leave you to your business.
is that more Japanese supermodels?
Probably. Oh, espresso.
What's this? It's a lady with wings.
Oh, I was thinking the big poster up there.
Yeah, that, yeah. I'm more interested
God,
in
that's
this.
awful quality.
It really is terrible. Ah, great, terrible rations.
Why did Kojima include all the smut that he downloaded onto his personal computer in 1995?
I think you answered your own question there.
He just included all of the 500 kilobyte
Hello?
files that he took 5 hours to download.
Hello, nurse.
Hello, nurse.
Oh, this one's different.
Oh.
It seems sturdier as well. It didn't shake.
I mean, you can just kick the door down if you want to know what's inside.
I don't know if I can kick this one down.
It looks like you did.
No, the middle one with the stripe on it.
Oh, that one, no.
I'll be honest here, Snake. We're a little off script.
Hi.
Oh, that's him. That's him.
That's him!
That is him.
Do I just beat him up?
Kick his ass.
Get him! Get him!
What happened?
You have cigarette spray, dude.
What happened?
It's fine.
I want to beat him up.
This is for last game.
I just want to, for some odd,
I don't really have anything against Raiden, but I want to beat him up.
I want to kick the
It's funnier that way.
Absolutely beat the ever-loving Christ out of
Oh, he doesn't have the tattoos. It's definitely not him. Wow, look at that. Whoa. Whoa. Is it hot in here?
A little lightning.
Wait a
bolt.
minute.
my
That was
God,
that was Raiden. That was a poster of Raiden.
paradox.
That's
a
a paradox.
What the hell? All right.
All right, the time for your mask has come.
Finally, it's come full circle. I'm also for Raiden. Let me wait.
Okay.
Let me just eat these Russian rations real quick to seem convincing.
No good.
I like your style. It's like Metal Gear Solid 2, but more fascist.
Yup.
You might want to take the cigarette out too.
Oh, does he not smoke?
Well, I wouldn't risk it.
Certainly, he walks around like this, like me. Let me just press
Like
my ass
only
against the
you do.
window.
So there's a couple of camos you can pick up if you head to the
I'll just check in with
Weapons
everyone
lab.
real quick.
Your
If I go
Raikov
where?
disguise has
East
turned
wing?
out nicely.
the East Wing
Okay.
weapons
Yeah.
lab.
Not even his own mother could tell the difference.
Indeed, you're starting to irritate me
But-
already.
Why?
But
This look should make me more popular.
I wouldn't bet on it, but whatever. Now that you're indistinguishable from the real Raikov,
Well, that
you'll be
felt
able
very
to get
meta.
into the West Wing, to which only Volgin and Raikov have access. Head for the West Wing of the weapons lab. That's where Sokolov is being held. Enter the main wing from the second floor of the East Wing.
I think I look quite
Pass
dashing
west
now.
through the main wing, and you'll come to a connecting passageway. The West Wing
Major
is at the
Zero,
other end
not a
of that
fan of Metal
passageway.
Gear Solid 2.
Infiltrate the West Wing and rescue Sokolov.
Maybe you too look dashing, but I very much wish to punch you in the face.
I see you've got yourself a ration. Rations are portable meals carried by Soviet soldiers.
No, they're not.
Huh?
They're disgusting portable meals carried by Soviet soldiers.
Hey, you should be grateful. Those things are designed to last. No matter how long you keep a ration, it'll never go bad. And they're surprisingly
Yeah, they
good
don't
for you,
rot at
too.
least, I guess.
I'd take a snake over this any day, even if it's a little rotten.
You are hopeless.
What can I say?
Also-
I'm a snake eater.
You may comment on the fact I look like
Okay,
this
you're
right
disguised
now.
as Raikov. You ought to be able to pass for the real deal in that outfit. You can go anywhere you want and nobody's going to ask questions.
Neat.
But don't forget that you can't equip most of your weapons when you're in disguise.
Snake Eye. Huh? Hello there?
Paramedic, it's me.
Snake? Oh, it's you. For a minute there, I thought you were someone else.
Ooh?
Why are you so nervous?
Who'd you think I
You've
was?
seen this mask before, right?
Yeah, but it looks so cool.
Huh?
Cool. You know, kind of like a Venusian.
A Venusian?
I mean, not the crab kind, the other kind.
Paramedic, do you really think a guy you've never seen before would suddenly call you on this frequency?
I know it sounds ridiculous, but still.
I mean, maybe.
What if it was a being from another planet?
But-
You can't rule out that possibility.
Aliens? No way.
I'm starting to reconsider my opinions towards your boss.
Now you are.
Hey, your Raikov
The
disguise
alien
is
thing,
perfect.
look.
Now they won't stop you no matter what you do.
Even if I punch someone in the face?
Right.
Really?
Really.
Snake's like,
Raikov's
oh,
just
yeah.
that kind of guy.
Oh, hell yeah.
Once you're disguised as Raikov, you can get into the West Wing where Sokolov is being held. To get to the
I was about to
entrance
say
the
I could
West
get away
Wing,
with murder, but I
pass
might not be able to get away with
through the
that.
main wing of the weapons lab and go through the connecting passageway. You can get into the main wing of the weapons lab from the southwest side of the second floor. Head for the
Southwest
main
side.
wing.
I thought you said east wing.
That is where there's camos, yes.
Ah. But southwest is where progress is. Got it.
You want to save? Hold on a sec.
I love how we literally stumbled into this. We could have been like looking around this building for a while to find this man, and you
Yeah, he just
literally
showed up.
stumbled into him. Yep.
He just showed up. All I had to do was kill some guys and brute force my way through a door.
Now, how you getting back through that door?
Does this outfit not give me that ability?
We'll find out, won't we? Go through that door.
Which way is east? East is right. Okay.
Well, you got to get into the weapons lab specifically.
Well, this door open. This door open. This door open. What about this door? Yeah, this door open.
Oh, hey, look at that.
I cleaned up all those guys.
I was gonna say, where'd all the bodies and blood go?
All right, everyone, back to work.
Back to work, or I'll deck you.
Been 0 days without an accident at Groznygrad.
Flip the sign.
I mean, literally 5 minutes ago, we dealt with a crazy man with a gun shooting several officers.
Victor over here got his neck kicked in. Normal Colonel Raikov things like jumping on boxes to get ointment.
Yep.
I need my ointment.
Snake, you have a camo that makes you fireproof.
I need the ointment.
Oh. You will be weirded out if he catches you.
That's why he won't catch me. I'm a master of stealth, I'll have you know. Scorpion!
Get over here.
Toggle semi-full auto with the triangle button in window. Interesting. Oh, another silencer.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why the TAC report doesn't have that mentioned.
It had it mentioned on the wiki.
You sure you're using the good tactical report?
Oh wait, hang on. Here we go. I was a little too far ahead, was what it was.
Ah.
It doesn't have it laid out in the like list of items, but it does have it in the like full.
So
text.
is the Raiden mask like somewhere in here as well, or?
I believe normally you would get it as a part of the outfit,
I see.
and they just sort of hand wave why you have it.
He skinned his face.
I'm sorry. What is with the layout of this bathroom?
It's very strange. What's with this door? Why is this door like this?
Hey, you know, sometimes people want privacy.
But why isn't it not like it feels weird to have this kind of a door here.
Yeah, well.
I always love the no dividers between the urinals.
Yeah, that too. Russian people don't care about privacy, I guess.
And they're very close together, the urinals.
Okay, so actually, you wanna go ahead and let's see.
Book.
Look. Let me just pick that up. Don't mind me, scientist.
It'll be a bit before I think that we can get that camo, honestly.
Wait. What was that in the bookshelf? Was that Metal Gear Solid 3?
What? Where?
It's more.
Snake is back.
Oh boy. Well.
Snake is back.
In a manner of speaking. Look at you playing a snake right now.
Yeah.
Yep. Here he is. Here's Snake.
Okay.
Is it what you wanted, ladies and gentlemen?
Toe to tip, that's a snake.
No, technically speaking, yes.
You're welcome,
Okay.
gamers.
Okay, so you're gonna want.
That's the weirdest wheelchair access bathroom ever.
You might need to go back up to where you were when you knocked him out initially. My bad.
It kind of looked like the wheelchair access stalls, but you just shoved 3 urinals in it.
See, this walkthrough was great when it was like one sequential area after the other instead of an area where we're actually backtracking some.
Don't open the one with Raikov in it.
That was one of these ones, wasn't it?
It was the big. It was the. That
Oh, it's this one. It's this one. It's the one I can't do anything with. Probably.
Yeah, he's been locked up.
Go in that door on the. Ooh. Oh, hey, thing.
That was a whole ass suppressor.
Show me your secrets! Uh-oh. Damn it, I can't get in. Fucking physics on these doors. No! Fuck!
This was a whole day of someone's time was devoted to this.
That door, Snake, I think.
This door?
Nope. Turn around.
Oh, you
on
mean
the
to go
wall.
forwards? Yes, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I figured this was the way forward, yeah.
Yeah. I think we want to just go ahead and go forward.
Yeah, you got the scorpion. That was the big thing.
Yep.
Oh, that area looks very familiar.
That's a drink.
That it sure is a drink.
I'm out. I'll drink. I'll bank that for when I refill.
Follow the yellow line, Snake.
It's the adventure line. You've played Stanley Parable.
Have you played Super Deluxe yet?
Yes, I played it on stream.
Oh.
I still need to play it.
The VOD is. I highlighted the VOD, I think, so it's there somewhere. If you want to watch it. I didn't do like all of the new stuff. I need to actually go back and do the rest
Was this
of it.
in the middle of summer?
Yeah. I think. Well, it was like when it came out, so.
And this was the period in which I always heard you were going live while I was at work, and then you just ended your stream every time I got off.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's just me, Raikov, doing Raikov things.
Greetings, I am Colonel Raikov or something.
I like nerds.
Sir.
where is your nerds? Show me where the nerds are.
I can't open up to Rosemary.
What is April 30th?
No one can sleep in my room.
I don't know.
We managed to avoid drowning.
Here it is.
Alfred!
You can count on me.
Is that a microfiche?
What about the philosopher's legacy?
I don't know anything about that. What are you?
What the hell?
Are you trying to kill me?
What?
What's the matter?
I know nothing, I swear it.
Hang on a minute.
No one but the Colonel knows of the legacy.
No, that
I see.
wouldn't make any sense.
No, don't. Oh.
Not the lipstick! My masculinity! Put the mask back on. What are you doing?
Well, I mean, I don't think she would care. She might be a little perturbed, but,
Who's there?
Kept you waiting, huh?
You're the man from the CIA.
How are you dressed
What are
like
you
that?
doing here?
I told you before, didn't I? I'm going to get you out of here.
A man of honor, just like your commander. But I'm afraid you're too late.
Too late. Don't tell me. The Shagohods.
Not the Shago.
Exactly. The final preparations for Phase 2 are
Ah,
complete.
fuck.
Sokolov, what exactly is Phase 2?
To put it in technical terms, it's a composite range extension system for medium-range ballistic missiles.
Oh.
Oh?
The Shagohod was originally designed as a
not yet.
tank.
It's
that
not
could
quite
launch
an
nuclear
FMV.
missiles from any type of terrain.
You have to use real-world footage, I
There
think.
was just one problem we couldn't figure out how to solve. The ICBMs we have today are simply too big for the Shagohod to carry. But the military would not hear of it. They demanded a weapon that could launch a nuclear missile directly into the American homeland. That is when I came up with the idea for Phase 2.
But there's no way you could load an ICBM onto the Shagohod. So how'd you do it?
by accelerating the Shagohod itself.
What?
Accelerating it.
Oh, that's another
In
one.
Phase 2, a rocket booster unit is attached to the frame of the Shagohod. The unit incorporates the same technology used in the Vostok rocket that sent Major Gagarin into space. Using this booster,
Got drills!
the Shagohod can achieve a land speed
Sure
of
does.
over 300 miles per hour.
That monster can go more than 300 miles per hour.
Yes,
Is that one?
and from this state of accelerated motion,
I'm
it
gonna say
launches
no.
a nuclear missile.
So, the Shagohod acts like the first stage of a rocket.
Oh.
Yes, precisely. The range of the missile launched by the Shagohod thus increases from 2,500 miles to 6,000 miles.
Damn.
6,000 miles. That's enough to strike anywhere in the United States.
Not only that, with the Shagohod,
Parachutes!
there's no need to construct giant silos like the ones used to house ICBMs. All you need is a runway about 3 miles in length, or its equivalent. And you can launch a thermonuclear strike against any location in the United States.
Sounds like a
from
cannonball
anywhere in the
special,
Soviet
basically.
Union. It cannot be detected
fastball.
by
Yeah,
spy
that's the
planes
one.
or satellites. It's a mobile fortress capable of deploying in secret and launching its payload at any time.
A weapon from hell.
Huh. Well, that sounds bad. What are we gonna do about that?
Completed prototype now sits in the hangar. At present, it is the only
Oh, that's
one
what that
of its
was.
kind. But Volgin is
That
planning
makes
to mass
sense.
produce them based on that prototype.
And deploy them all over the Soviet Union.
Yes,
Oh,
and
jeez.
that's not the end of it. He's going to ship them to Eastern Europe, to Asia, to all the countries of the Eastern Bloc. Even worse, he intends to use the Shagohod as bait to foment armed uprisings among dictators, ethnic insurgents, and revolutionary groups throughout the Third World. His funds are nearly limitless. He could start mass production tomorrow if he wanted. The reason that tensions between East and West have settled into a Cold War is because each side fears the other's power. Deterrence. The idea of using threats to keep one's enemy in check is the perfect word to sum up this state of affairs. But the Shagohod goes far beyond the level of threat. It will render the concept of deterrence utterly meaningless. If such a weapon is unleashed on the world, it will not be long before all nations are engulfed in conflict. The Cold War will end, and the entire planet will be consumed by the fires of war. Volgin and the Shagohod will be at the center of it all.
Sure is good that the entire world denuclearizes in 1999.
It's already too late.
No, it's not too late.
What do you mean?
We've still got a chance. All we have to do is destroy the prototype and the whole facility
Easy
before they can mass
peasy.
produce it. But just tell me what I need to do to destroy this place.
I never blew up that ration building.
Right.
You did not.
The liquid
Whoops.
fuel used in the rocket engine is stored in a tank. If you can blow it up somehow, some C3 ought to be enough to blow the entire hangar to
C3?
smithereens.
C3? You mean that cutting-edge plastic
Yeah,
explosive?
that's trick.
It could be molded into any shape.
The cutting-edge plastic
Bomb of the
explosive
future.
C3.
Where can I get it?
There was some in the armory here, but it's gone now. It was stolen by a female spy who was here a minute ago.
Thanks, super helpful.
No, that's not her name. Her name is Tatiana. She made her way in here by becoming Volgin's lover.
I thought she was your lover.
Mine? Oh,
Nope.
no. She is Volgin's lover. This is my lover.
So that is Eva. Okay.
Yes.
Who are they?
My wife and daughter. They're in America.
Wow, look at the pixels.
Now I remember. Your family is in the custody of the CIA.
Doesn't mean you didn't have a lover here, but...
How long has Tatiana been here?
Only
I mean, she's way out of your league, so.
A few days before the Virtuous mission, then.
She said that Khrushchev sent her.
Hell, she might be out of my league.
All of the experimental data for the Shagohod. Please, it is essential that you destroy the Shagohod.
Weapon daughter looks like shit.
Will, but first I've got to get you to safety.
No. I'm not going.
My mission is to rescue you.
Leave me.
Sokolov!
Get a higher resolution, family.
I cannot return to my country. I would most certainly be sent to the gulags.
What about the US?
Yes, I once thought of that. My family's waiting for me there. But even if I fled to the United States, I would once again find myself creating weapons of mass murder. In the end, it doesn't matter where I go. I am still a weapons scientist. To be honest with you, I'm tired. Every day, I help create things that should never be used. Things that should never have existed in the first place. Every day, without sleep. Without a word of praise from others. And my creations do not even benefit mankind. They are merely the tools of politicians. All I wanted to do was build
There we go.
space
There we go.
Oh,
rockets.
yep, that's the real one.
But it
How
was
many have you
not
banked
to
up so
be.
far, Phil?
I'm
3?
up to 4 for when I rebuild.
Between America
Oh.
and Russia became the prey of politicians. The space race and the arms race are one and the same. Missiles,
I'll just
rockets,
drink some more
what's
water
the
and prep.
difference? Scientists are always being used. Please, watch over my family.
Your shitty resolution family? Got it. Who the fuck?
Uh-oh. Mask. Mask,
Oh, that was
Raikov.
fast. Where's your hat? Okay. Hello. How are you?
Major, what are you doing here? Waiting for you in my room.
I think this is a drink.
Oh yeah, Volgin is super bi.
Don't play dumb with me.
Your dick is
Think you're full,
bigger
you're
than I
sorely
remember.
mistaken. I know the Major better than
It's not
anyone
shaped like a
else.
lightning bolt.
That's why I liked it in the first place.
I come here looking for Tatiana, and what should I find? But a greasy freebooter.
Uh-oh. Oh. Did you just kneecap him?
Yep.
Oh, shit. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Snake? Ah, god damn it, not again!
Fuck! Stop disarming me! The expressionless Raiden mask is very funny.
What is this fairy disguise? It's gonna rub off.
What does
on
that
you,
mean?
Is that...
And then you'll
Did you just call him... Is that a slur? Is that... Or is...
I think it might be.
Look, she was born in like 1914. It was a different time.
Stay out of this.
Like, do you mean that is the slur or is like the fey creature?
Yes. John, that is exactly what it is.
See why
Yep.
they call you the boss. What was that? Some
Imagine
kind of
for a
judo?
second you didn't
No,
recognize
it's called CQC, a basic form of close quarters combat.
like the latex masked
He
version
and
of
I
your
developed it
partner,
together.
but you remembered the shape of their balls.
Splendid. I'll take it from here.
Doesn't look at his partners. Right?
Yeah, I was gonna say, something tells me Volgin doesn't pay too much attention to
But first,
the upper half of
I
his
will
partners
make
so much.
you pay
Yep.
for hurting Ivan.
The greatest war criminal boss this century is a homophobe, and the greatest war criminal bastard is super gay.
Ooh.
We're equal opportunity here.
Ooh. Oh, this is bad. Ugh.
It's not gonna get better.
Oh, hey, Ocelot.
So, what's
Oh,
the
so-
over-under? He was spinning that outside the door before the boss game.
I mean, probably pretty good, but we didn't see it, so it doesn't count. I already have 4. Was that 5 actually?
That's 5.
I'm
That's
5.
5.
Yeah, I have 5 banked up for when I refill.
It's gonna be more.
Ooh. Ocelot, save me.
Volgin only knows one move, but Thunder Punch is a very good move.
Yeah. He also knows Thunder Headbutt. Whoa.
5 frames.
They were doing all right up until there.
Killing the 4 frames as much as it's killing me.
To be honest, I think it's only gonna happen during the cutscenes.
Yeah.
Maybe. Well, Naked Snake is dead.
That was pretty brutal, not gonna lie.
Paradox? Paradox?
Oh, save? Oh, jeez. Yeah, I guess so.
This might be an opportunity to take a short
Yeah, you know what?
ourselves.
Yeah, I have to refill anyway.
I'm gonna save, and
so
then...
I'll turn the music on and put the thing on because we
Yep.
might get back fast enough. But
Yep.
Yep.
Well, I need
It's
to...
gonna be, by the way, a lot more drinks to bank up if you don't get one right now.
Yeah.
This is a good time to do
Nate
that.
died in
So,
Groznygrad 50 years ago. Oh, shit.
Oh, you continued.
Well, it usually just waits. It usually waits until I do another input.
Nope, hang on.
Tell me.
Hang on.
Fuck.
Stop it!
We'll wait until you can pause
Who
it.
have you been talking to?
He doesn't know what you're talking about.
I don't think
better
that's...
start talking.
Please, stop this!
Who is Khrushchev's lapdog?
How can you do this to him?
I know you gave the data to someone.
Never do
You!
that.
Kind of deja vu. Whoa.
Sounds like it's a bad day to be Sokolov.
I think it's always a bad day to be Sokolov.
It was a bad day to be so close.
Yeah.
It's about to be a bad day to be Snake.
It's already kind of a bad day to be Snake anyway.
It could be worse.
It'll probably be worse, yeah.
Now then,
I see I have no paint naked on, so...
entertaining than he was.
Oh, you know what time it is.
First,
Oh, no.
let's take a look at
Not
your
mash
body,
time, is it?
shall we?
We're about to go up to 6 drinks now.
Uh-oh.
You've certainly seen your share of battles.
Just let me pause.
Consider yourself lucky. I am about to show you what hell is really like. Well then, let's get started.
Oh.
What is your target? Is it the Shagohod? Or Sokolov? Or maybe it's the Legacy?
I don't
Answer
know.
me! Who is helping you?
I don't know.
Who let you in
These two
here?
weird guys on the radio won't shut up. Oh.
You're a tough one, but even you must have your limits. And I
Yeah,
am
it's a running
patient
theme.
man.
That Volgin is an incredibly bad torturer.
Hmm. Whoops. Did I just skip? I just skipped a cutscene. Hopefully there's nothing important there.
Actually, there's quite. That might have been one of the worst cutscenes to skip.
You might have noticed you don't have an eye anymore.
Yeah.
Yep.
I could just reset from my last save, but then I would need to go through. Yeah.
I think that's what we do.
I'll probably just do that. Yeah.
We need to. We're almost.
Let's pause here and
Yeah.
for a minute.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I'll be back shortly.
Yep.
I'll be right back as well.
Yay. Bigfoot's back. Let's see. Check everything. Oh boy. Well, how are you doing, chat? We're waiting for our comrades in arms to return. Boy. Up. Thing there. Oh. Okay. Bring the attack report up and we'll check some stuff while we're waiting. Wait.
I'm back.
Welcome back. The power hour can now start.
Woo!
What's the power hour about?
How bad that skipped cutscene was.
Yes, that's one of the worst possible cutscenes we could have skipped.
I mean, it could have been worse. My personal favorite cutscene in the game is the cutscene on board the Wig.
That is a very good one as well.
I would be very sad if that got skipped because there's nothing after it.
Yeah.
Or no gameplay or a chance to reload a save after.
Yep.
At least this is like...
yeah.
Yeah, because
We
you
can
saved after
recover
getting
from this.
Scorpion, right?
Yeah. Well, no, we saved like right before this, right before the torture started.
Okay,
Remember
so
that was the whole. That was the whole problem. Is after we saved it, auto started to continue instead of. So yeah, we will just basically replay hearing the grisly death of Sokolov and getting the crap beat out of us again.
Yeah, how about that showing you his wife and kids and sharing his hopes and dreams with you right before?
Right before they brutally murdered him.
Yeah, Sokolov gets done dirty in this game.
Rest in pieces, Alfred Pennyworth.
Yeah, I would say there are two kinds of scientists in Metal Gear Solid. You have your Dr. Madmars, and you have your Otacons.
Yeah.
Sokolov is a Dr. Madnar.
I don't know. I'd say he leans more Otacon than Madnar.
To me, an Otacon is like a willing to help you.
Well, I feel like Sokolov falls more into that line than, say, like, Huey's a Madnar, as an example.
Well, it's interesting, because Huey is an Otacon in Peace Walker and a Madnar in 5. Particularly in the part where he completely straight up betrays you.
Well, see, here's the thing. Madnar even starts as an Otacon, kind of, and then becomes a Madnar.
Oh, yeah, you don't know.
He doesn't Madnar you until Metal Gear 2.
I guess in that sense, then, yeah, if he's a Madnar in Metal Gear 1, then Huey is a Madnar in Peace Walker.
Yeah,
Just don't know it.
Yep.
I just like that they're either the most trustworthy or the least trustworthy.
Yeah. I think Sokolov's closer to Otacon than he is, I would say.
Yeah. Though he does look exactly like Dr. Madnar, which is very funny to me.
Yes.
He's
got more Otacon traits, like pissing himself.
Actual genuine question that I just thought of. Would it make sense to get Biting Shark back for Revengeance?
I think so. I actually was thinking about this. So
in kayfabe, you just made him into a cyborg.
Yes, I think I did. But moreover, I think I really kind of almost want to do a race for Revengeance. I picked up my own copy of it. I kind of want to see who can beat it the fastest.
Oh. It's not a particularly long game.
No, exactly. I feel like it could be a one streamer, especially if we're trying to... I will say that we will require no skips on cutscenes, because we still want to have the full plot be revealed.
Oh, absolutely. I cannot wait until he sees Sunny again.
Yep.
Because that is a moment that I think everybody who had played Metal Gear Solid when they were playing Revengeance, even if they didn't like Revengeance that much, they were all like, oh, hell yeah. We get to see where the baby is. It's just going to be very fun seeing that, considering he has no idea who that character was.
Yep. Indeed.
I'm surprised by how quickly 3 has gone. I really remembered 3 being longer.
Yeah, it's not that long.
There may be like 4 or 5 big jungle sections, and
Yep.
I imagined those interspersing all the boss fights and all the areas.
Much more,
They really
yeah.
don't.
No, not really.
I am a little sad about not getting the M63 and the apparently it was like right at, like that, you know, that big area.
Yeah, so I was trying to give us while we were at the relay station. I forgot about that because I was like, we can. There's still a thing to get here because there was still a face camo too that we didn't get, and I was like, we can still get. Okay, never mind, because we ended up sprinting away in terror.
Yep. I'm just sad because one of my fondest memories of this game is the final motorcycle chase. The Rambo gun is like,
Yep.
It's pretty
Yeah.
choice.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we've got other things that we can use.
He's got a whole arsenal of things.
Yep.
And if I remember the Shagohod fight correctly, he'll probably end up using every single bit of it.
Oh yes, absolutely. Basically, I think there's maybe. Hang on, let me check. Yeah, that one there isn't. That one. Okay, so Volgin we can stamina kill. And I think we actually can stamina kill the boss.
Oh, we absolutely can stamina kill the boss. That's what I did. And I think even though you do pull the trigger, we give credit for the stamina kill.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I mean, it's the same, more or less the same logic we would apply to everything else we've done so far.
Well,
And
the difference being you do physically have to press the trigger.
Yes.
Versus, so you are the
Oh yeah,
instigator versus...
you are, but at the same time, the game won't let you not. You have to do it.
Fair enough. I think there's maybe a slight philosophical difference, but
Yeah,
I don't.
I would agree that there is a difference philosophically, but gameplay wise,
I think it deserves being called an exception rather than keeping in with the rule.
Yes. Yeah.
Phil is lucky that most of the enemies in Peace Walker are going to be AIs. Actually, that's a very interesting question. How would you classify the mammal pod? Not that you can non-lethally take out the mammal pod, but how would you classify it if you could?
I think. Oh God. Sorry.
You good?
Got a little. Yeah, just a little bit of that nondescript corn chip we have in R&D got up into my throat.
We're not going to develop that until MSF.
Well, that's why it's the R&D. That's why we're not talking about it.
We're gonna have to reverse engineer it when we join MSF.
It's very early stages, you see. Let's see. Blah 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 blah. Frickety frack. What was I lost track here. My brain has just completely lost the train.
It's all good. I think I was talking about the mammal pod from Peace Walker.
Oh, right, the mammal pod. Where we were classifying the mammal pod. Mammal pod is... That's a good question that I will think about and answer for maybe the next Power Hour.
I'm back.
Well timed.
Cool.
Hey, Phil.
Yeah?
Would you classify Blade Wolf from Revengeance as alive?
That's the companion, right? The
It's
one,
the dog, yeah.
The one you make friends with? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I played the game, but probably, yeah.
All right, well, we'll take that into consideration in the future.
Okay. Good to know.
Cool. Great.
We now know your stance on AIs, and that is important for us.
Ah.
Indeed.
Thank you for affirming their life.
Didn't think we'd have to worry about, like, feeling AI before Blade Wolf. Yeah, honestly, I was in the same boat.
Yeah, you'd think that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you sure would.
But
anyway.
How many conversations did you have with a thinking AI? How many conversations about feelings did you have with your AI girlfriend?
Oh, well, that's the Patriots. That's different.
Is it?
I don't know what the deal with the Patriots is. There's some weird bullshit.
And Snake, you're really cutting out on me when you're saying a particular word.
Lale or whatever.
Are they like the philosophers?
I'm very confused. Anyway,